Haman has done with his throwing of the poor of the dice to determine that there's a time now when, because of whatever reason, the Jewish people are at the end of the 70-year exile into Babylon, and they still haven't been redeemed. According to one calculation, the 70 years has already expired from the time that the Nebuchadnezzar rose up onto the stage of history. And there was a prophecy from Jeremiah that would only last 70 years. So Ahasuerus made his 180-day party as a celebration that the 70 years from the arising of Nebuchadnezzar onto the stage of history has finished, and the redemption of the Jewish people hasn't happened. Sorry, Jews, I'm the Kohen Gadol now. That's it. You're under my power. No more going back to the land of Israel. It's all over. I'm the one who has all the draperies and all the cups and the gold and the silver of the temple. Here, I dress as the Kohen Gadol. I am the master now. Why? To celebrate the fact that the 70 years seems to have now failed. But we have an 18-year period now between this party and the Purim miracle, which is the 70 years from the destruction of the temple. In other words, there's two ways to count 70. In the end, it's going to come out that it was exactly 70 years from the destruction of the temple that the Purim miracle happened. And so it isn't over yet. But it's a period of time when the Jewish people feel maybe we're, God forbid, maybe it's over. Maybe they're right. You hear what I'm saying? It puts us in that situation where we have to have tremendous faith. We have to have a Mordechai there to tell us, are you kidding? Jewish history's not over. Against all of the hundreds of people who are telling him, Mordechai, didn't happen. They're right. Look what they're doing. You know, it's over. 70 years have gone by, Mordechai. It's over. So without a Mordechai to maintain the true faith, it's very, very difficult. So we're in a very low position right now at the end of the 70 years. Okay. So the aspect of God's providence now, the aspect of God's providence called Zeir Anpin is sleeping. And this is what Haman catches. And catches it and says, I want to move on them. I want to destroy them. Because they're the carriers of an idea that is threatening to our world dominion. We'll see if we can say more about that in a minute. So he throws the poor. We read verse 8 that he wants to destroy them because their God is sleeping. At least implanted in the verse, Yeshno, their God is sleeping. So therefore, verse 9, if it pleases the king, let it be written to destroy them, and I will weigh 10,000 talents into the hands of those who perform the work to bring it into the king's treasury. In Hebrew, this is Im al-Melech Tov Yikatev la'abedam. Let it be written, let a decree be proclamation be decreed to destroy them. Ve'aseret alafim kikar kesef, and 10,000 talents of silver, eshkol, I will weigh. Al yedei oseh melacha lehavi el ginzei hamelech. It's a difficult construction. It basically means I will eshkol, I will weigh into the king's treasury, the ginzei hamelech. But it's somehow in between there. It says by means of those who perform the work. I don't know why you need them. For me, it's not important. It's because I'm not a great Talmud Chacham. I'm not able to really figure out why that's in there. Probably a deep reason. But my main point here in the verse is I'm willing to weigh 10,000 talents of silver into your treasury, Ahasuerus, in order to get the permission that I need to destroy this people. Now, Ahasuerus is really shows his real colors here. He immediately takes off his ring. He doesn't even ask which people. And the king took off his ring and gave it to Haman, the son of Hammedatha, the Agagite, the adversary of the Jews, Sorer HaYehudim. And he said to Haman, the silver is given to you. Oh, don't worry. Take the 10,000. do the job for me. I might put on different accents. This is all just a joke. Okay. Just, I don't need the money. Take it. Do with them as you please. And so, that's all I need from here. Okay, now, I'm passing this out. It's in Hebrew. But I'm going to go with it word for word. Okay? Oh, give one second. Word for word. So don't be afraid. I enlarged it as much as I could. Enjoy the process. Thanks for the tea. And thanks for coming. How is it outside? Beautiful.
I brought the snow with you from Jerusalem.
Oh, the commander, Rabbi.
No traffic.
This one is guitar.
Yeah, we have to sing.
Which
You want some water?
Oh, thank you. I have some also. So everybody has a page? So this is from a book. This is from the Kamarna Rebbe, Rabbi Yitzhak Isaac of Kamarna. So in his 5-volume Chumash, in the volume on Sefer Shemot, at the end of Sefer Shemot is usually Megillat Esther. So at the end of his volume 2 of his Heichal HaBracha, the Palace of Blessing, his commentary on the Torah, he has his commentary on Megillat Esther called Ketem Ophir, the gold of Ophir, which he has his meanings to it. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. He was an amazing man, the Kamarna. This is what the first page of the commentary looks like, blown up. I always like to blow things up as much as I can. In other words, it's like mostly commentary, right? Mostly commentary. Second page. Just, small print, everything. So I took from chapter 4, verse 7, his commentary, where he just opens up throttle. He does it on everything. He's a very inspired master. His uncle was Rabbi Tzvi Hirsch of Zidichov, one of the great Kabbalistic masters, who the Malbim, by the way, was a student of the Zidichover. These two, the Kamarna and the Zidichover, were two of the Hasidic masters who were most Kabbalistic. He was also close to the Apter Rav and the Ravshitzer, and all of them were students of Rav Elimelech of Lezhinsk. So it's an amazing line of Chassidut you don't usually hear about. Very Kabbalistic, straight Ari, and working deeply in the meaning of how to apply the Ari system into the soul.
What century is it?
The Baal Shem Tov was born in 1698, passes away in the 1780s, I think. He lives to a good ripe old age. We're talking about 1820, 1830, 1840, a very powerful spiritual time for the Jewish people. Big, masterful Torah. Okay, so this is Rav Yitzhak Isaac Mikamarna.